you create a problem for them just being strong-willed. And being strong-willed, you're not just being strong-willed as in being stubborn, but you're being strong-willed in following the will of God for your life. You're not going to compromise. You're not backing down. You're not going back on your words. Your promises to the Lord, you are set to fulfill. And because of this, you create a huge problem for them. They're trying to bend your will. They're trying to entice you just a little bit, just bend it a little bit and go over to their side. But you have said no to worldliness, and you have said yes to God. And this really gets on their nerves. And it's creating a huge, huge problem for them. And this reminds me of the story of David and Saul. David was just doing his own thing, and Saul was after him for no reason. But he was not going to take no for an answer. Nobody could change his heart. He had a heart for God. Nobody could change that heart. And he went on with that heart. I also remember the story of Daniel, who will not change his will, who will not eat from the king's palace, king's table, and who would not stop to pray to his God. They tried to punish him, but God took all the glory. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they were not going to change their will to please the king. They were not afraid. They told him, see, we are not even afraid of you. If our God cannot save us, then let it be. And what happened afterwards? They would threw them into the fiery furnace. Some of them were slain by the fire, and they died. Those who wanted to feed Daniel to the lion didn't just get fed to the lions. They implicated every member of their family, their wives and children. They were all thrown into the lion's den. What happened to Saul? He died, and David became king. So keep on keeping on. The will of God supersedes all things. Once you are in His will, be sure He will always be there to guide you, to protect you, and to see you through, and to take you to the expected end. So keep on keeping on.